Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome, y'all. It's good to see you. Happy Flag Day. Happy Pride. Happy Sunday. You ready to sing? Okay, that was kind of, whatever. Yes. All right. Cool. All right. It's a special day. Let's sing along, okay? Let your love flow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, there's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. It must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and say you reeling. Well, your love can't hide and then go stealing. Well, the only nights with your lover. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you know what I mean, it's a season. Let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you know what I mean, it's a season. There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. Let that wonder take you into space, lay you under loving embrace, and feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you know what I mean, it's a season. And let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you know what I mean, that's the reason. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you know what I mean, it's a season. And let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you know what I mean, that's the reason.
Good morning. Happy Pride. Flag Day I wasn't aware of. Thank you, Rick. Welcome to the Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, where transformation happens. We're so glad you're here, whether in person or in our virtual sanctuaries on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Delanne Haslam, and I'm so glad to welcome you today. Love streamers, be sure to say hello so we know who's joining us. We love that you're a part of our community. I need a breath. Whew, okay. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our individual consciousness so we can help make the world a better place. Please join me now in saying our promise. We promise, here we go. We promise to embody love, compassion, and kindness everywhere we go, and to be the peaceful presence we want to experience in this world. We recognize the divine oneness in everyone and everything, including all living creatures, Mother Earth, and the universe. We promise to be generous, sharing our time, talents, and treasures as we serve from the highest truth that love is the way. Recognizing and embodying this love for all, we help create a world that works for everyone. Thank you. I know the answer to this question. Do we have any first-time visitors today? We'd love to welcome you if you're willing to raise your hand. Welcome. So glad you're here. If you haven't done so already, please pick up some information about our center at the hospitality table, and we have a gift for you there as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We affirm for you and everyone here that you'll experience a blessing this morning. Our theme this month is Pride with a Higher, Deeper Love. And Reverend Cindy's talk is called, I Was Made for Loving You. Our special music today, the Lavender Menaces. I heard them practicing. You are in for a treat. Thank you so much for being with us. Our practitioners serving today are Jim Ferris, sharing a reading, a time of sacred silence before leading us in prayer. And Hildreth is holding high watch throughout the service, knowing that the best and highest is unfolding for each one of us as we share this sacred time together. Remember, you can pop in on Facebook every Wednesday at noon for a live practitioner-led meditation, or enjoy at your convenience anytime after that. I wanted to remind everybody that we have our Father's Day Pride gift basket up for raffle this month. Put your donation and a ticket with your name on it back in the vase, and keep the other half of the ticket for yourself. And we will pick the winner on the 28th. You should go take a look at that basket. It's got a lot of fun things in there. Now, before I share what's coming up, remember you can find many more details on our website at spirituallyfree.org. And if you're here in person, please be sure to check out our flyers on the wall and utilize our amazing hospitality team. Thursday, June 18th at 6 p.m., the Singing Resistance SLC will hold a Peeps and Pups protest songs event at Jordan Park, 1060 South, 900 West. Bring your pups, chairs, blanket, picnic, anything you like, and join us at the park for this fun way to raise our voices and be together in community. I have a personal plug. For Mothership will perform at the Arts Festival on Friday, 1:30. Yeah, that'll be on the garden stage. We'd love to see you there. Sunday, June 21st, we welcome the fabulous Megan Solito for a workshop called Love, the Portal to the Highest Magic. In this transformative workshop, you will experience opening the heart as a portal to your deepest magic and aliveness. The magic isn't out there, it's in you. A light lunch will be included. And let's see, this month's Friday experience is June 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Retreat Center. It is called the Love Seat, a community transformation experience. This is developed and taught by Renelle Smith. Learn the simple Tai Chi movements to center and ground the body and meditation techniques you can use in your daily life, and discover how intentional support affects not only the individual, but the entire group. We also have a sign-up sheet still in the lobby to help our booth at Salt Lake City Pride, happening the last weekend of June, which is the 27th and 28th. Please sign up to help out. I'm going to be there on the 28th from 1 to 4, but there's lots of different time slots to choose. Also, if you are a part of our Singing Resistance Pod, we're going to meet at the booth on the 28th at 2 p.m. to do a little singing, so please join us for that. Finally, our center was founded on and is grounded in prayer. Prayer helps us deal with whatever comes our way and helps us recognize there is a spiritual purpose for whatever might be happening. If you're having trouble knowing this, please let one of our practitioners pray with you until you can know it for yourself. Our practitioners are trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer, and they are wearing the stoles. They'll be available across the hall in the little room to pray with you after the service. And of course, you can always submit a prayer request online or in the lobby, and all of the practitioners will uphold you in prayer for the week. Now I invite you to allow the reading, a time of sacred silence, and the centering music to connect you with the spirit that lives within as we open our heart to receive Jim's prayer.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. So good to see your smiling faces, having fun singing together. So today's reading is adapted from a piece by Reverend Rachel Dilling. Love is so much bigger than what most of us were taught. Love is presence. Love is courage. Love is willingness to stay awake to ourselves, to each other, to life itself, even when life gets complicated and uncomfortable. Higher, deeper love shows up when life gets difficult. Love is the breath we take before we react in anger, the compassion we offer ourselves when we fall short. Love is really listening to someone we disagree with instead of rushing to prove them wrong. People are hungry for deeper connection. They're tired of division, of feeling alone. Beneath much of the anger and fear is a longing to be seen, to belong, to remember that we were never separate from each other in the first place. Our individual healing and our collective healing are the same work. The willingness to look at our own unconscious beliefs, our own feelings of separation, in order to meet the world with compassion instead of judgment. Every interaction matters. Every small kindness matters. Every moment we choose patience over unkind words, understanding over judgment, we become part of the collective healing of humanity. Each of us heals the world through practicing authentic presence and compassion, by recognizing that underneath all our differences, there's still one shared longing to love and be loved. That's what higher, deeper love really means. Not escaping the human experience, but stepping into it more fully, eyes and heart wide open. Not waiting for the world to become loving, but being the person who practices love now. The world we're longing for isn't built someday in the future. It's being built through the consciousness we bring to this moment. Right now, today, every day. As we move into the stillness, I invite you to reflect on how you can practice love, especially when it feels hard to do.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am. Letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. walking through my life. It is all I am, every part of me. It's all that I choose to be. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only
Loving that energy of love vibrating through each person right here, right now. I feel love at the depths of my being. For not only myself and my fellow congregants, but for the diverse people throughout the world, especially in our own community, our own families. May we always express that love despite the difficult things that come up in life. Support one another and be so grateful for all that we've been given, especially the spiritual community, this beautiful music, the volunteers that help make it all come together, our minister, our board, the practitioners, and each and every one of you, all of our guests, all the people at home. We are privileged to be here to greet you and to love you. Thank you for your gifts that you bring to this world. Together, let us bless this service, knowing that it's good, very, very good, and how warm it makes us feel in our hearts to know that we make a difference, each and every one. As together we say, and so it is.
I invite you to sing along once again. We're going to affirm that love is a verb. Put it in action to serve us and serve humanity. This is a medley with my own two hands by Ben Howard and One Love by Bob Marley. I hope it makes you move a little bit in your seat. With my own two hands, with my own
make a brighter place. With my own two hands, I'll make a safer place. With my own two hands, I'll help the human race. With my own two hands, with my own two hands, I can change the world. With my own two hands, make it a better place. With my own two hands, make it a kinder place. With my own two hands, with my own two hands.
Sing it with me now.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Oh, let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to introduce our special music today. I've got to do this right, so I need to get into my phone real quick. Yeah. The Lavender Menaces Brass Collective is Salt Lake's first honk band. A street marching band for social justice, made of women, transgender, and non-binary and other marginalized genders. They play to fight for the rights of the transgender community and other issues affecting queer identities. So you've all heard of marching bands and the Salvation Army. Having a brass street honk band is, I can't say that I put it on my list of special music that I was, but when I heard about this, especially during this month, and we all know Val Eckley, it's just been a bright light, and this is fun. It's going to be in your face, loud and boisterous and beautiful. Let's welcome Lavender Menaces.
Well, I hope you're excited as we are. This first tune we're going to play, I'm not going to tell you the name. If you know it, you could sing along. It's basically about somebody who is following their passion, and it's written by a very, very famous inspired queer artist. So we hope you enjoy. Let's do it.
Wasn't that awesome? Let's give them some more love. The Lavender Menaces, wonderful. What a great song, Pink Pony Club. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, you set me up perfectly for today's thing. And this being June, Pride Month, happy Pride to everyone. And I want to just kind of set this up ahead of time. Physically, I'm not 100%. I have a little crud going on. So if you go to hug me, I might say, back, back. It doesn't mean that I don't want to be here. In fact, I wanted to be here so much this morning. Brent said, I don't think you should go to work. I'm like, this is what I'm here to do. So here I am. And I didn't want to miss the Lavender Menaces and be with all of you today. So our theme this month is pride with a higher, deeper love. And today I'm talking about I was made for loving you. Okay, I'm aging myself. You guys know the band Kiss? Okay, yeah. So they have a song called I Was Made for Loving You. And I know that that's what it's called, and I was thinking, what are the lyrics in that song? And so I looked it up. And that song is all about romantic and sexual love and about not getting enough. So as I was listening to it, I remember I knew every word of that song back in the day. And as I listened to it from who I am today, I was like, ooh, I don't really align with that anymore. That's a different kind of love. And it's a love that most people that grow up with. So we grow up with things like, thinking that love is all about being sentimental, romantic. But what I'm here to talk about is love as a spiritual truth. If every person in this room is created with a divine purpose, then we are here not just to receive love, but to be the love that we are. So, not someday when everything's right, not someday when you have everything figured out, not someday when you have this perfectionist idea of what you're supposed to be as a human being on this planet, but today, right now, in this moment. And yet, if I'm being honest, love can feel really challenging. Especially when we get disappointed. Because you know what I always say, people are always peopling. They're very people-y people. Sometimes they say they're going to show up one way and they just can't for whatever reason, and then I allow myself to feel disappointed. Do I still love them? I do. And sometimes it's harder. What happens when families are struggling? Maybe to make ends meet. Worried about the rent or the mortgage, worried about paying the next bill or the car breaks down and you're not expecting it. See, when those things happen, love is still at the center of powering everything. How about when communities fracture? Some people go one direction, other people go another direction. Love is still there. How about when politics divide us? We've sure been living through that. What about when fear whispers to some people that they don't belong? So love can be very messy, and life can be very messy. It's just the way it is. But here's a question that can be one of the most important questions you can ask yourselves. And that is, how am I showing up as love in this world? Think about that. When you catch the newsreel, do you stop loving? Do you close your heart and start protecting? Do you start judging? How could they? How could they think that? So, seeing love as more than just a feeling, in our book of the month by Bell Hooks, All About Love, she talks about love not merely being a feeling, but love being an action. She writes that love is the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. Ooh, I love that, because I love that what's included in there is or another's spiritual growth. You know what that says to me? What that says to me, that I need to be authentic. If I'm with a friend and they say something that's really off color or not okay with how I want to love in this world, it's okay to say, hey, did you hear what you said? Because sometimes they don't even recognize it. I know I've been there along my path. Ooh, did I really just say that? That was kind of ism. That had ism to it. That had otherness to it. So love is not passive. Love is not sentimentality. Love is not only loving people that you like. Ooh. I remember years ago at a center, there was a gentleman that was challenging for me. And I remember the sanctuary was very big, and if I saw him, I noticed that I would cross to the other side. And I had to question myself and say, is that really how I want to show up? Well, the funny part for me is I got a speeding ticket. And guess who my traffic school instructor was? In my life, the universe works very quickly if I question something. Oh, goodness. I'm glad I just remembered that. So, in Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes teaches us that God is love. Not an emotion, but at the very nature and essence of reality itself. That's big. Love is the creative force of the universe expressing through each one of us. That's how love expresses. When I get hugs from all of you, usually, but not today, because I don't want to pass this around. You're welcome. See, the question is whether we allow this love to move through us. And it's okay if you notice there are parts of your life where you're not letting it flow through you. Notice it. That is the first step to transformation. Awareness. See, every person in here is that individualized expression of the one. One power, one infinite love expressing through all of us. Not earned worth, not conditional worth, but inherited. We inherited it the moment we were born. Does that give you a little break? We end up coming on this earth and we become these human doers instead of beings because we're trying to prove our worth. Stop it. Understand that every cell and atom of our body in our humanity is our divinity. That's who and what we are. So before we achieved, before we got approval from someone, before someone understood you, you are loved. And you are love. You are worthy. You are sacred. Everything that you do on this planet, every talent and gift that you have, and every smile that you give to a stranger is needed and necessary for this to be a world filled with love. Everything. Let me ask you this. Has there anyone in this room that tried to fit in to prove that you are worthy of love? We all do it. That's one of the reasons why Pride Month is so important. Because it's a spiritual celebration. At heart, pride is not simply about identity. It's about dignity. Dignity for all human beings in the different flavors and ways that we show up. It's all about claiming that no one is outside you and your love. When I did AIDS Life Cycle many times, we used to call it the love bubble. Because there was 3,500 people riding bikes and supporting the riders moving up the California coast to make this thing happen. And it was a bubble of love. And then I remember stepping outside the bubble when it ended. And I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel the same. But I realized one day, I need to bring that love bubble with me everywhere I go. I don't want to be outside the love bubble. I am the love bubble. Right? Thank you. I'm thinking about AIDS Life Cycle a lot right now because this is the month that we usually ride. It's no longer happening. They ended it because of budget cuts and things like that. So every year at this time on my Facebook feed, I see all my memories with all my friends of all those years of riding and supporting the ride. But love starts with the courage to love ourselves. I do know some people that are amazing people, and they're always wanting to improve everybody else's life, but yet they don't give themselves that same love and compassion and care. I've been one of those people in my past. We have to start with ourselves. In our book of the month, again, Bell Hooks teaches us that many of us struggle to love others because we have never learned how to love ourselves. We often mistake self-love for selfishness. But self-love is our spiritual responsibility. I was on a celebration service for a life well lived yesterday online for Kathy McNamara. We call her the queen of all practitioners at Agape International. And something that Kathy Mack always landed on my heart so profoundly. First of all, you need to pray. Everyone went to Kathy Mack. Sometimes they called her K Mack. Anyway, she said that if someone asks you for a prayer and you don't pray, that's not responsible. And I don't care if you're not a prayer practitioner. We all know how to pray in this room. Even if it's just being humble, grateful, and saying thank you. So how can I honor the divine in you if I don't honor it in myself? I know that Pride Month invites us to release any shame. That's why you might see people at the Pride celebrations wearing hardly anything. Maybe not so much in Utah, although I've seen a little bit of it. It's a little different in San Francisco. You see a lot of skin in San Francisco. Austin too, yeah. So we have to honor our divinity. We have to not be ashamed of our uniqueness. So Pride Month, we get to stop apologizing for our existence. Because self-love is not arrogance, people. Let's love ourselves from a place of sacred dignity. Because the universe didn't create you accidentally. See, there's a 1 in 420 trillion chance of you being born. Think of that. 1 in 120 trillion chance of you being born. You don't think you're born to be on this planet at this time? To be love? To show up as love? To be your own love bubble? There's a purpose for our presence. And that purpose is divine. You are an intentional being. I am an intentional being because love is bigger than just agreeing with people. I've also been there too. Because one of the great challenges of our time is learning how to love people that we disagree with. I'll tell you this. When I go to Las Vegas and visit my family, there was one uncle in particular. Whenever I'd go into his house, there was a news channel that I don't consume. I'm just going to say that. And every time I went into the house, I'd say politely, "Can you turn that down?" And one night at the Chinese restaurant, him and I got into it. And what I realized for myself was he does love me. And I love him. We just don't agree. And I dare to say there's plenty of people in this room that have loved ones, co-workers, friends, family that are in the same boat. We're not always going to agree with each other, and it doesn't mean that we can't love each other. But it starts with the courage to love ourselves. Also, what I want to say about this is that it doesn't mean that you agree with harmful behavior. It doesn't mean that it requires you to be silent in the face of injustice. It doesn't mean that you don't have healthy boundaries. See, love refuses to reduce another person to just a label. Because if I categorize people in these labels of the people that don't agree with me, I'd be pretty lonely. And that happens. I know people that they won't talk to someone if they perceive something in a particular way. But at the core of us is love, even when we think differently. So, here, when we talk about science of mind, I always talk about our consciousness is like a mirror. And there's a few people that don't like it when I say this. There's actually nobody out there because everybody's reflecting to you who you are. So if you're walking around out there and you're angry all the time at these people that don't agree with you, what is in your consciousness? I wouldn't say that would be love. I think it would be other than love. When we meet fear with fear, we get more. It multiplies. When we meet hatred with hatred, hatred expands. When we meet fear with love, then something begins to heal. That's why I love our singing resistance group. Because I believe it's time to speak up. And I love what the Lavender Menaces are doing. You know, showing up with joyful music to say, hey, this is not okay. And this is who we are. That's how I feel when I'm singing with Delane. No, I don't sing as good as her, but I feel proud to be singing joyful songs of things I believe in, how I want the world to be. And if someone comes along and doesn't agree with the song, that's okay. I'm going to still sing it. So every soul deserves to belong. Every soul deserves to be seen. The journey of pride that I've been on has helped me expand my circle because I want to include everybody. Excuse me. I know some people want to go into their own little tribe and stay safe there. But that's not how I want to show up as love in this world.
This is called planning ahead. All right, so what I want you to do while Reverend Cindy is getting her cough under control is pair up with somebody close to you, like next to you would be really good, and answer this question with each other. How do you show up in the world as love?
Thank you. Okay, just finish up what you were saying. Thank you for Linda for backing me up. I want to say this. Our community exists to remind people of their inherent worth. We are here to love you, to see you, to support you in being your full self, to celebrate the divine expressing uniquely as each one of you. So I'm going to close with this. How will love show up as you today, which you discussed with your partner? Because we really are here to love. And the more fully we love ourselves, one another, and all of life, the more we become who we were always meant to be. So I'm going to end this way with having you stand up and do these affirmations with me, because I need your help today. My voice is funky. The first one is, I'll say it first and then I'll have you say it. I am an expression of divine love. I am an expression of divine love. Again, I am an expression of divine love. I was made for loving. Was made for loving. I was made for loving. All right. And I belong. I belong. I belong. We all belong. Thank you for playing with me.
And we are enough.
Yes, we are enough. Have a seat while I offer this prayer. Take in a deep breath first. Yeah, just release it. Feel the love in this room. Wow. I'm so grateful. I feel loved. I feel supported in every possible way. I am grateful for this community. Grateful for the amazing people that walk through our doors that are in alignment with this beautiful ministry. This ministry of beloved community where everybody belongs. I am grateful for this beautiful, bright, sunshiny day and for our beautiful music ministry, our special musicians, the Lavender Menaces, and all those folks that come and visit us for the first time and then come back because they feel the love in this room. I am mostly grateful to know that there is only one power, one presence, one love, whether you call it God, Spirit, the force, energy, light, Allah, Jehovah, Hashem, the way, the universe. So many names and so many faces, and yet only one. One power, one presence that's in and through all things. In every seat that we're sitting upon, in every mountain that caresses this valley, every bloom and blossom and tree and twig and root, every animal, whether flying or hopping or slithering or swimming or running, everywhere. Every being, every sentient being, because I know this oneness is present everywhere. I know it is me, speaking through my voice, working through my hands, taking steps through my feet, and everything that's asked of my life. And I know the same truth for everybody in this room and for our beautiful love streamers that are watching online. We are one and the same as the one. We can never be separate from that which we are. We are love. We are loved. We are one. Every cell and atom in our body is integrated, overflowing with these particles of oneness. Because I know that to the depth of my soul, I claim and know for everyone in this room that they know how much they were needed and necessary for this planet at this time. I know for everyone within earshot of this prayer that if there's something going on in their physical body, their emotional body, that is just a moment in time and it will pass, because we were born inheriting love, wholeness, vibrancy, allness, goodness, abundance. That's our spiritual truth. And as we align with the truth of who we are, it just expands and expands and expands. I know for those of us in this room that are hoping and praying and wanting something different for the United States of America, that it's already begun. The awakening has happened. And because the awakening has happened and we've said, oh, that's what's been under the rug this whole time, we get to celebrate what we want and bring it as an individual to the whole. We bring the love that we are to the love of this planet. Everyone, even the people that think differently from us. Everybody's included. Everybody, everybody, everybody. So I know in this moment that these prayer requests that you have, in fact, I'm going to have you think about it, not necessarily shout it out, but think about what your request is. And as you think about it, feel how it feels to have it already done. Maybe it's wholeness for you or abundance for you. How does it feel to be wildly abundant? How does it feel to have all the energy that you'd ever need? How does it feel to have your body temple cooperate with all that you want to do on a daily basis without pain and grief? How does it feel? Pray from that already having it feeling. Yes, 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 yes. The answer is always yes. I am thankful for this yes, for the universe hearing us, for Spirit saying, yes, my beloved, this is yours. I hold nothing back from you. So in that place of thankfulness, knowing that this prayer field that we've created together is potent, it hears our souls, our hearts, and gives a resounding yes. And we get to, on the human level, just surrender. Know that it's already done. And that these spiritual principles and laws that we study have taken it and are growing. The manifestations that we're knowing are happening for us as we walk out the doors today. So it is released, it is done now, and together we say, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. Thank you. And now is the time we get to practice another spiritual practice. We call it circulation. And the first thing I want to say as the ushers are coming forward is thank you. Thank you. Because it's not just the people you see running around that do everything. It's all of us that create this community. It's all of us that give to this community so we can have this beautiful sanctuary, our classroom downstairs, our beautiful music ministry, our special musicians. Thank you for helping us create a community that really welcomes everybody. That's always my intention. So this is what I know about abundance is it can't come to your hands if you're holding on. And I'm not telling anyone ever to give away their rent money. I'm saying share what you have. Share from the overflow. Maybe one less Starbucks. I started doing all my coffee at home, and when I go to a coffee facility, it's a treat. But I used to be one of those people that went multiple times a week. Now I can give it to the center. Thank you, Renelle. Let's bless this offering by outstretching our heart through our hands and repeating after me. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We know as we give, it comes back multiplied abundantly.
It comes back multiplied abundantly.
We are so blessed.
We are so blessed.
And so it is.
So it is.
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me.
I bet you want to hear some more from Lavender Menaces. Bring on, come on up, guys.
What is a sousaphone?
It's like a big wraparound tuba.
It's a big wraparound tuba. You know why it's called sousaphone? Because it was invented by John Philip Sousa for his marching bands. Yeah, that's your musical fact for today. So anyway, this last tune that we're going to do for you today, when we first started this tune in January? Yep. It was just so full of life and so full of energy. I just knew I had to bring it to this center, and I'm really excited to do so. It is written by another honk band in Boston called Party Band. So it's a good party tune, and it's got kind of the traditional street music vibe. And, street music's rooted, of course, in New Orleans with the street brass bands there. So there's a lot of that vibe going on in there. So this is, a great tune. And there will be some lyrics, maybe. Do you have them? I don't know, but I sent them. Okay. So feel free to sing along. It's called Take Over Your World, and it goes perfect with what Reverend Cindy was talking to us today. So excited for this one. Tune first. Okay.
Ready?
winter menaces. Woo. Make a joyful noise. Woo. Fantastic. Reverend Cindy, thank you for that talk. Way to get it out there through the crud in your... You did it. You did it. Yeah. I really appreciated the idea that loving yourself is a spiritual responsibility. And I never heard that before. Hit me kind of hard, as we should. Have an exciting week, couple of weeks coming up. Next week we have a special guest speaker. Megan Silito will also be giving a workshop. She's amazing. So we'll look forward to that next week. We've got Mothership playing at the Jazz Festival or Arts Festival this coming Friday at the Garden Stage, 1:30. Very proud of these musicians and loving people getting the love and action out there. The raffle. Remember, there's a nice big basket for the father in your life. $5 a ticket. Take advantage of that. Am I forgetting anything else? Oh yeah, Salt Lake Pride. Sign-up sheets. Let's make a big showing out there. That'll be Saturday and Sunday, the end of June, that last weekend in June. Just the more people sign up, the less they will have to do. Is sign up for a time block and let's make a big splash. Such a great community. And remember, Singing Resistance will be there at the booth 2 o'clock, right? Come sing too. All right, practitioners available after the service. If you'd like, right across the hall, if you'd like a prayer. Let's stand, everybody. Let's sing our closing song. Just continuing this awesome, loving message. It's called Together We Can Change the World.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's not too late. Together we can change the world. Lay the puzzle pieces out. Find out what it's all about. Together we can change the world. I just start this by myself, but I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sailing past where it's been charted. Roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. With our hands and with our hearts, we can dare to make a start. Together we can change the world. What if we spoke with one voice, knowing that we have a choice? Together we can change the world. I could start this by myself, but I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sailing past where it's been charted. Roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Change your mind and change your life. Set aside the fear and strife. Together we can change the world. When we open up our eyes and we start to realize, together we can change the world. Yeah. I could start this by myself, but I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sailing past where it's been charted. Roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the